What's up, Shirley Nicole babes, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please make sure that you are hitting that subscribe button, and if you are not new here, hey sister. Guys, I just want to say happy new year, and just not to beat yourself up about what happened last year. This year and today is a new start for you to get things right or to reach any goals that you may have set forward for yourself last year, or even the new ones that you want to set this year. I just wanted to come on here, and this is going to be day 1 of 100 days of posting or vlogging for you all. And I'm super excited, and I know that it is a huge commitment, but listen, I know that I can do it, and I'm just going to take you guys along on this journey with me for the first quarter of 2025. Super excited. 2024 was a very hard year for me for the first half, and I do not want to reflect or relive those moments. However, I just want to show you guys that I am going to make the best of 2025 and bring you all along on my journey to become a successful 29-year-old, almost 30-year-old girl living in a small country town. My family and I, we did do vision boards / prayer boards on last night. I actually forgot mine back at my cousin's house, but she is going to bring it, and I have said that I was going to show it to you guys, but maybe in another video or whatever, just not right now. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and hop into how I'm going to make sure that 2025 is one of my most successful years, and that some different goals that I have set forth for myself and how I'm going to reach those goals. First things first, I'm going to make sure that I am creating a schedule for myself. When I say create a schedule, I mean from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep, because I'm the type of person, I don't like to operate just out of, you know, just going with the flow or just playing things by ear or whatever and stuff like that. I feel like you waste a lot of time when you do that, so I would not recommend you just going with the flow or just waking up and doing whatever you want to do. I need some type of structure in my life, and I feel like I am more productive when I do have a schedule or when I do utilize a planner. So that's what I'm gonna do. Baby, get you a routine and stick to it. Waking up in the morning, you reading your Bible, you taking care of your skincare, your oral care and stuff like that. Make sure you get a good breakfast. If you have kids, get your kids together, get them out the door, and that's that. You need to get a planner, you need to invest in a planner, and you need to just set a routine. You need to start getting up early, because that's what I'm going to be doing. My goal is to be up at 5 o'clock. No later than 5 o'clock. I know that I have to go to bed earlier in order to achieve this, but that's the goal, to go to bed early and get up at 5, because I want to go ahead and get my workout out of the way before I have to go to work. And when I get off work, I don't have to worry about my workout. I am truly going to make sure that I stay in my word, getting closer to God and building a relationship with God, because that's the only thing that I feel like is going to keep you afloat, and that's really going to help you and push you to reach your goals in 2025. So make sure that you are creating a schedule and sticking to it. That's rule number 1. That's what I'm going to say, and that's what you need to do, because baby, it's the truth. Create your routine. Gonna create me a routine, and we're gonna tackle 2025 together, honey. So the next thing that I feel like I am going to do to make sure that I am setting myself up for success, I'm also gonna work on my credit. When I say work on my credit, I mean actually paying off debt that I owe, and doing this one account at a time. However, I am currently working on 2 accounts right now. They are smaller amounts on my credit report, which I feel like is better to do. You tackle the small amounts first, and then you work your way up to the larger amounts. I have some things that I want to do in 2025, such as getting a house build. I want maybe a new car, you know, but I'm not going to get a new car until I have absolutely no collection accounts on my credit report, because I'm just like, why would you go get new debt and you haven't even tackled the debt that you already have? It doesn't make sense. Now, does it? So before you decide to go pull up in that new Honda, that new Mercedes, make sure that your credit is in line. Because first of all, first things first, if you don't have good credit, baby, your interest rate is going to be crazy, or you're going to need a co-signer for your car or your house. Me, I'm not trying to have no co-signer for nothing. I want to be big dog. I want to set myself up for success. I'm not trying to ask somebody to do nothing for me all 2025. Nothing. Not trying to have nobody doing nothing for me all 2025 unless it's something that you want to do out the kindness of your heart. I'm not personally going to ask you for nothing. So you want to make sure that you are getting your credit in order. Actually need to be monitoring your credit. That's what I'm going to be doing. I have signed up for the membership with Experian to get all 3 credit scores, because it's super important for you to actually know what your credit score is. How do you know what to work on? You never check your credit, or you don't even know what's on your credit report. Exactly, like you it's just not gonna work. It's not gonna happen. You want to make sure that you are working on yourself financially. At the end of the year, I also had set up my accounts for my retirement, which I decided to do the Roth IRA account through Navy Federal, and I also set up me a high yield savings account with Capital One. Older, you want to make sure that you are setting yourself up for success in your older ages or your future. And I want to have a safety net. I also want to get to the point where my emergency fund is built and I'm having at least 6 months of expenses. Even before I move out of my grandmother's home, I want to have 6 months of expenses already saved up, because you just never know, you can get sick or anything and you will still have to pay your bills. And I never want to fall back into that category of not being able to properly take care of myself or having to depend on someone else to pay my bills when I fall short. Definitely want to make sure that you are getting a savings account. Make sure you have a retirement account. Some people do offer, or your jobs do offer, 401k. However, I did not opt in to do the 401k because I simply decided to go ahead and stash my money on my own in my own retirement fund, where I can watch it. I can put however much or however how little money that I want to put into it without anybody telling me, you know, what percentage I need to put in from my check. You already know that you need to get a routine and stick with it. You need some organization and some structure in your life, working on your credit. People are not going to look out for you how you will look out for you, and they're not going to take care of you how you will take care of you. With that being said, I'm also working on being a more peaceful person and working on myself as an individual, simply because I don't have time for any confusion or any problems or any drama in my life. I'm working on being a more calm person, like a softer girl or softer woman, because honey, I'm about to turn 30 in a few months. So it's just like, we got to get with the program. If you never decide that you want better for yourself, or if I never decide that I want better for myself, it'll never happen. You want to work on your attitude. You want to work on your demeanor. You want to work on your people skills, or whatever it's going to take to make sure that you are becoming a better individual. Another thing that I am going to do to make sure that I am the best possible version of myself in 2025 is getting in that gym. Staying fit, eating healthy, putting good nutrients and good substances in my body to build muscle and to build a healthy immune system. Just last week I was sick. I was sick as a dog, and I felt like, God, like, what is this? Like, I felt terrible. Like, I felt so bad. And I'm just like, okay, God, this is something that I really want to work on in the new year. Like, I really want to get myself together, and I really want to eat healthier. And it's just like, it's so easy for us to just go out and grab like fast food. You just forget about cooking at home. So I definitely want to cook at home more and eat more healthier, because I'm just like, I'm getting older. So I want to only put good things in my body and make sure that I am taking care of me from the inside out. You can't want glowing skin. You can't want to appear healthy if you are always eating fast food and you are not eating the proper nutrition. You get in that kitchen, you get out that Wendy's line, get out that Chick-fil-A line, and that's also going to revert back to saving. I am going to try my hardest not to eat out as much as I did in 2024, because that's exactly where a lot of my money went. Going to these restaurants, going to these fast food places and eating out instead of cooking at home. The money that I was taking, or the money that you're taking to these fast food restaurants, you can go ahead and get that stuff out of the store. All the ingredients you need can come from the store, and you can cook it, and you can have 2 to 3 servings. Some to take to work, some to come back home and eat dinner off of. Like, you have to make sound decisions. Like, we have to make sound decisions all 2025. Every decision that you make in 2025 gotta make sense. If it don't make sense, you don't need to make it. Period. You don't need to make it if it does not make sense. And I know that it's, you know, a little dark or whatever, but that's because I'm sitting in my car, because I did just want to go ahead and kick off today's video for you guys, because I wanted to come on and bring some encouraging words Because sis, we are going to make sure that we have the perfect year. I'm not going to say that you are not going to have trials and tribulations this year, because you are a child of God, I would assume, because I'm a Christ follower, and I will hope that my community are also Christ followers as well. So honey, you are going to have those tests, but you cannot let the test break you. You can't let it break you, because if you do, you are not gonna finish this year strong. You are not gonna finish this first quarter strong if you do not believe in God, stick in your word, pray, and put your best foot forward each day that you wake up. Each day. So that's why I'm coming on here, just to be your sister in Christ, just to be a friend, even just a sister, cousin, whoever you need me to be, I'm here. Because I am working on building my community and loving all of you guys, and I cannot wait to just experience this journey with you all over the next 100 days, just to see where things end up. So I hope that my tips have helped you, because I know that I'm going to apply these tips in my everyday life. These are the things that I want to do and do not want to do in 2025 to make sure that I'm good. So I hope that you can take away from this video as well and apply these to your life too. A few other things that I'm not gonna tolerate this year. I'm not repeating myself. I'm not putting up with no good men. I'm not putting up with a man that don't know how to treat me. I'm not dealing with people who don't know how to treat me and look at me as an individual or a human being. I'm not dealing with none of that. I'm learning to say no. Anything that I feel like is gonna jeopardize my peace and my sanity, no. The answer is no, and you gotta go. So I hope that you do the same thing, because baby, the sky is the limit. I'm telling you, if you walk on this journey with me and you take on this journey with me, I'm going to simply show you that the sky is the limit, and there is nothing that you cannot do. Nothing that you cannot do. Whatever you set your mind to, and whatever you tell yourself, or whatever goals that you write down, I want you to know that you can achieve these goals. And I'm going to be living proof that you can achieve these goals in 2025. Just watch. Stay with me on this journey, because you are about to be in for a treat, honey. Do you hear me? So that's gonna conclude day 1 of 100 days of posting on YouTube, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this introductory video, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.